I think I found my new favorite vanilla fragrance. I know I've said that before. I'm always falling in love with a new fragrance, but Lorenzo Passaglia's Vampire Rum has me in a chokehold. Come back and I'll tell you why, but you gotta come back. Seriously, come back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video of Smell Good with Jenna. I'm, of course, Jenna. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know what you gotta do. Like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And let's get right into it. So, Vampire Rum from Lorenzo Pazzaglia. I've never heard of this man's name ever in my entire life. But a couple of people I follow on social media, guy and girl, were raving about this. And I was like, you know what? I gotta get my nose on this. It's a vanilla fragrance. I love vanilla fragrances. I'm always intrigued by anything vanilla. I'm like, I gotta get my nose on it. So I like to tread lightly when it comes to looking up reviews on Fragrantica because you know that everyone's a expert and it's just overwhelmingly negative reviews for a lot of fragrances, a lot of good fragrances. But the same way I had came across Blonde Ambition from Clyde Christian and saw that it was overwhelmingly positive reviews, the same thing was with Vampire Rum. So I was like, oh, if this is overwhelmingly positive, I gotta get my nose on this. And it's vanilla, like an absolute vanilla bomb loaded with nothing but vanilla. I gotta get my nose on this. So I went to my trusty site, Fragrance Nevea. They were selling this for $133, I believe. It retails for $175, so about a $40 discount. I'm like, oh, absolutely. Purchased it, and I waited very impatiently. It took a while to come, but there was a lot of issues going on with the post office and the weather. It took a while to come, but once I got it, I was extremely, extremely excited to get my nose on this. Before we get into the nose, we'll discuss the presentation of the bottle. I actually, like I mentioned, the pricing was $175. I actually bought it for $135 from Fragrance Nevea, not $133. Sue me off by a couple of dollars. But the package is pretty straight. The bottle, rather, is pretty straightforward, sleek, black. It goes with that vampire vibe. You can see the vampire on it, Vampire Rum. Beautiful. You have the box, pretty straightforward. And yeah, so when I saw the fragrance and I did my research, I'm like, I thought I knew what vanilla smells like. And just to see, well, like I said, we'll talk about the notes. There's different vanillas. There's basically a 50 shades of vanilla going on here. So I just assumed this would be a really sweet gourmand. But when I wound up smelling it, I was taken aback from what I actually got. So if we talk about the notes, in the top we have vanilla bourbon, vanilla Madagascar, vanilla, tonka bean, Tahitian vanilla, and some more vanilla and some rum. And then in the middle we have vanilla of the Vanilla Islands, whatever that means, white flowers, caramel, patchouli, and in the base we have argwood, which is oud, Indonesia, patchouli leaf, barrel rum, and vanilla husk. So again, I'm like, how different vanilla can actually be, I don't know, but you can see this is literally loaded with a whole bunch of vanilla and some more vanilla. But when I initially smelled this, I was taken aback because, again, I thought this would be a sweet gourmand. Instead, I got like this almost dirty patchouli type of vanilla. And I was like, I wasn't too sure what to think of that. I had sprayed it on my hand and I was like, I don't know. But as the fragrance started to sit more and more on my skin, I kept reaching and smelling it. And I'm like, this is different. This is addictive. And that's all I could do was just keep smelling the fragrance on my hand. And then the more and more it dried down, the more intoxicating it got. And I was like, oh, okay, wait a second. This is good. It's just like I said, it's like the vanilla was almost dirty, if you will, and then it dried down, and then you got the caramel, and then it sweetened up even more. But I really was able to get the full experience of this fragrance when I actually tested it in the wild and wore it to work. be mindful of how much you spray on this, because the oud in here it's not overpowering, but it will make it a beast. One of my coworkers told me this is the strongest fragrance I ever want to work, and I agree. I smelled this thing all day. I was asked rather, was I somewhere, because it just left the trail and it stayed there for a while. If you want to make an impression, this is the fragrance you wear. You want something, a gourmand, but you don't want it to be too sweet. This is the fragrance you wear. This turns heads. It shines when it's cold out. It was a really cold 20 degree weather type of day. Gorgeous. And not only is it gorgeous, but it's addictive. I couldn't help but constantly smell my sweater because the way it just lingered. It was beautiful and intoxicating and boozy. Beautiful fragrance. This is a vanilla type of fragrance that men would really enjoy, because it's, like I said, it's not that sweet, sickly gourmand. It's just there's depth to it. It's boozy. Women will love this. If you're a vanilla lover, you're gonna love this. Don't be taken aback by how it opens up. The dry down, that's where the magic happens. It's just super gorgeous. Love this. So a fragrance this beastly doesn't necessarily need a layering combo, but I love to layer my fragrance. So how I started this combo, I used Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel. I think it paired perfectly because the notes in Vanilla Bean Noel, you have fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream. So that's right up this is alley. And then we used EOS's Vanilla Cashmere, the viral Vanilla Cashmere body cream. Super potent with vanilla, also caramel as well in here. And then I used, for my body oil, Brown Sugar Babes Vanilla Skye, just because of the vanilla in here, the rum in here, which that has all the notes that's in here as well. And then finally topped it off with Vampire Rhum. This lasted for 365 days and I couldn't get enough of it. So would I recommend Vampire Rhum from Lorenzo Pazzaglia? Yes. I'm the type of person, if I'm so hooked and obsessed with a specific fragrance, then I'm open to the whole house. Fast forward, I have 3 more fragrances from Lorenzo Pazzaglia and I want to purchase some more. And for the price tag, I'm definitely very interested in the house. So I would definitely recommend it. If you're into vanillas, you're into sweet fragrances, but not super sweet, I would definitely check this one out. Man and woman would definitely love this. So that is my video. Thank you so much for watching. You know what you got to do. Like, comment, follow, subscribe. Let me know if you're familiar with Lorenzo Pazzaglia fragrances. Anything else I should check out from there. And always remember, the best compliment one can get is that you smell so good.